Hi guys, welcome back. I'm so excited to be back with a tutorial for you. I know it's been a while, but here I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful triangular shawl using some cotton yarn. And the lighting in here is pretty awful. I'm in my kitchen because this is the only way I can get the full to show you exactly what it looks like. As you can see here, I made this for my daughter. She is a small, maybe an extra small, so I made this small enough to fit around her waist, because she plans on using this as a wraparound and also as a scarf that can be worn in the summertime. Around this time would be good because it's not as hot as we would want it to be here in the States, in New York. So I'm going to show you exactly how I made this. Now the color is not true. It looks blue on the camera. This is actually a purple. But I'm going to take you over to my craft table and show you how I made this beautiful garment. And yeah, and just so you know, the fringe is up to you. You can add it or you can leave it, or you can add it to every single space. I decided to go every other space. I didn't want too much of it, but that's up to you. I'm just here to show you the mechanics of it, and you can make it your own. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how I made it. And just so you know, I used Bernat cottonish, and I used a skein and a half. So one skein and half of another one. That's all I needed for this piece. So to get started with the triangular granny shawl, all you're going to need is the cotton yarn of your choice. I am using Bernat cottonish, and this is a size 3 yarn. I will be using that with a J hook, which is a 6.0 millimeter hook, some craft scissors, and a tapestry needle. Now to begin your triangular granny shawl, you have to start with a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to close that up and make it a circle. We're going to close it up here like this, and we're going to work inside of that circle. We're going to chain up. Let me move this out the way. We're going to chain up 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that is going to serve as a double crochet and a chain 1. And then we're gonna work inside that circle 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain up 2. 1, 2, and we're going to add another 3 double crochet inside that ring. My 3rd double crochet. And the same way we started, which was with a double crochet and a chain 1, we're going to end it that way as well. So chain 1 and double crochet, and that is how you begin it. What this does here, this is how we are going to be increasing our work. The double crochet chain 1 here, this is where we're going to be putting our increases at. This here is going to be the middle of our work. This is going to be one side of it and the other side of it. I hope that makes sense. And then we're going to start the second round by chaining up 4. We're always going to chain up 4 in the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when we have our 4, we're going to turn our work, and in that chain 1 space, that first one that we made, we're going to put 3 double crochet, and this is our increase right here. So 3 double crochets into that chain 1 space. Very simple, and it grows fairly quickly. and I just love the pattern, and the yarn just makes it even better. So then we're gonna move on to the chain 2 space, and in that chain 2 space we're gonna do the same exact thing. 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. That's 3, and then I'm gonna do the 2 chains and then 3 more double crochet in there. Now we're gonna move on to that chain 1 space, and we're gonna add 3 double crochet. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then again we ended with a chain 1 and double crochet into that same space. And this is how your work should look so far. Now I'm going to show this again one more time, and then we're going to finish up on our own. So chain 4 to begin your work, your next row. That's 3 and 4. So this is round 3. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to double crochet into that chain 1 space, 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then we're going to move on to the next chain 1 space. As you can see, we increased the last round, so we have an extra chain 1 space there. So we're going to put 3 double crochet in there. That's 3 of them. Now we move on to the chain 2 space. That's where our cluster is, and we'll do the same exact thing. 3 double crochet, oops, chain 2, 1, 2, and then 3 double crochet into that chain 2 space. Just like so. Then we're going to move on to the other side of our work, and here's a chain 1 space and then the last chain 1 space. So we're going to do 3 double crochet in here, and then 3 double crochet into this last space, that chain 1 space. So we do 3 in there, and then don't forget to chain 1 and add the double crochet into that same space there. I'm just going to take it off the hook so you can see what it looks like. So you can see it's forming into a triangle, and we're going to continue to do this until we have the length that we want, and I'll share with you how many rounds I went and ahead and did when I come back. Alright, so here's my shawl. It's going to be a little difficult to show like this, but I'm going to show you that's one side. This is the other side of my work, and then here is the middle of our work. And I worked a total of, I don't even know, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 rows of the granny stitch. Okay, I'm gonna insert a picture so I can just show you the full length of my work. Alright, so now what we want to do is add fringe to our piece. And this is what's great about this piece, is that we can wear it as a scarf, in the summertime, or we can wear it as a wraparound. So the fringe is just gonna give it that a little bit more flair to it. So all we're gonna do is take our yarn, and we're gonna decide how long we want our fringe to look. I don't want mine to be too long. Maybe about this length would be good. And where we're gonna place the fringe is in the spaces between the 3 double crochet clusters. So right in between those two see, this is 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet. So right in between there, we want to place the fringe all the way to the other side of the work. So I'm thinking maybe that long would be good, or maybe even shorter, I'm not sure. So I went off camera and I decided to go every other space. So I skipped the space and I did 5 pieces of yarn together, and it's about 8 inches in length. So I got myself a piece of cardboard that's about 8 inches, and I wrapped my yarn, just show you here, and I took the yarn and I wrapped it around the cardboard like so, just like this. Just wrap it around on the long side and just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping and wrapping so you have a nice amount. And then all I did was I held it together, and I took my scissors and I cut it down like this, so I didn't have to do it one piece of strand at a time. That's just a waste of time. So here we have one side cut, and then just gonna, by holding it on the other side, just hold it together, just cut it on the other side. Very simple, just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And there you have your pieces of yarn that you need for the fringe. So like I said, you take 5 pieces of strand here, put that to the side. I'm going to grab my work, and I did it with my fingers. You could do it with your hook if you want. And I'm going to skip, the last space I worked was the middle of our work. That's where the chain 2 meets, where the chain 2 is. And I'm going to skip this space, and then I'm going to go on to this space, and I'm going to insert my yarn through there with my fingers like so. Make sure that it's even, and then I just made a knot. Very simple. Pull it through the other side. Hope I got this right, because of course if I'm on camera it's not gonna work. All right, let me do it again. So I'm just gonna grab it, make sure that it's even, put it through, and make a knot. Really tight. That's it. So just continue working around the other side of your work until you get to the end, and you have yourself a beautiful scarf or wraparound for the beach or pool. Anyway guys, that is it for this quick but easy tutorial, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Don't forget to like if you did like this tutorial, and hit the subscribe button to be notified when I upload another video, and hit the bell so you can get the notifications in your inbox. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.